I loved the scene where she goes up in Carnegie Hall and she gets really, really nervous. That scene was very amazing.
Okay.
So I would like to know, what is like the most nerve-wracking thing you've ever done in real life?
Oh. Well, I'd say the first day of rehearsal in this film was
Okay.
pretty bloody frightening, actually.
Why was that?
Because it's Meryl Streep, and and also because at that stage I was still very frightened of Stephen Frears.
Okay.
I knew him a little bit socially, but to me he was this guy who made very classy, award-winning films, which is not really my world. And so yeah, first day of rehearsal, terrifying.
I think that's really interesting that you say that, because you're one of the most famous actors in England and you still get nervous when you work with other people.
Well, yes, particularly when they're as talented as Meryl.
Mm-hmm. Is she intimidating?
Well, the idea of her is intimidating.
Yeah.
But she was very nice on set. But still, you have to keep your effort up, because
Yeah.
not only does she have this extraordinary talent, but she's also really hard-working and dedicated. It's a kind of passion and almost a religion for her acting. So you can't be too casual.
Yeah, it's like you have to
silly.
step up your
You
game
really
a little
step
bit.
it up, yeah.
I think, Florence, she wouldn't do so well in this day and age with all the social media and everything. That would totally crush her. I would like to know, how good are you with all that stuff? How good are you at avoiding bad press, bad publicity, bad reviews, all that? Because you must have had them before, right? I mean, everybody has them.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm very bad at avoiding them. I read them.
So you do read them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how do you feel about it?
Very sad.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, there are people who claim they don't read these things, but I always think they're lying. You can maybe stay off it for a bit, but then after a few drinks one night, you have a quick look.
Yeah.
And yes, it's horrendous. Because nowadays it's not just you might get a bad review or you might get something nasty in a newspaper, but you can get really properly trolled as well.
Yeah. On the
Flamed, I believe the word is.
Are you on Twitter at all?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, but only for my political campaign. I don't tweet. I'm having a sausage now.
I thought it was quite interesting what Sinclair did for his wife. I mean, the fact that he was basically lying to her the whole time, and that was like, at the same time, it's the sweetest thing ever. But then again, you don't know if you should feel good or bad about it.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about that, really? Should he have done it?
I think in her case, definitely yes.
Yeah.
But I think in her case, yes, she definitely deserved lying. And in my case, personally, I love people to lie to me.
You love it?
Yeah, if someone says to me after a film, do you mind if I'm honest? The answer is yes, I do mind. I want you to just lie and tell me nice things.
How good are you with telling people what you think of something? Are you an honest man?
No, it's too painful sometimes. And I get it all the time. I get friends' children who want to be actors. Could you just see my daughter or my son? Or sometimes it's a relation, and they come to see me and they say, can I do one of my audition pieces for you?
Yeah.
And you go, oh, okay. And then they do it, and sometimes they're great, and sometimes they're not. And your job really then is to say, I don't think this is a good idea for you. But of course, I never have the balls to say that.
Mm-hmm.